Today's horoscope from Astro Academy, Aquarius, March 29, 2025. With today's square between Mars and Chiron angular in your solar chart, there may be stronger demands on your time, leaving you with fewer opportunities to pursue your interests. This temporary transit can produce push-pull energy that backfires or stresses you out, but if you observe closely, you might find ways to strike a balance. Someone wants attention, and you don't really want to give it when you feel pushed to do so. It's certainly your choice, but there may be a way to sidestep unnecessary problems, keeping the idea that everyone is a little touchier than usual in mind. You can be more sensitive than usual about your performance, work, relationship status, or partnerships. Ideally, whatever seems to trigger insecurities can be revealing and helpful. It's easier to let things flow as the day advances. It's time to let your imagination and heart open vibrantly today. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger planet of the mind and communication, dances into perfect conjunction with Neptune, you'll be feeling inspired in all areas of life. Spend some time being soft and sensual with your one and only, cuddling up on tea. Couch, watching movies, or spending some time listening to music that you both enjoy. Bust out the wine and candles, take a bubble bath, and feel each other's skin against one another. Moments like this are magical and are what life is truly about. Something at your job is bound to change. You may feel like something is coming up as Venus retrograde enters Pisces and conjuncts Neptune in Pisces. It might be challenging to discern what could be subject to change. Your intuition may tell you that a job application could go a certain way. Your gut feeling may also allude to changes in your work community, especially if there is a layoff coming up or new hires coming in. Regardless, expect so much to change in your work life over the next few weeks. Today's planetary transit gives you license to drive in any direction you want. You may feel at the top of your game. Physical prowess flows through you. And yet, you may only wish you looked great. Are you feeling powerless over your body, your eating habits, your exercise regimen? Start talking about it. Engage in conversation about exercise. Engage in conversation about your issues around exercise. It will get you closer to it. You are human, just like everyone else. Bad habits can be terribly difficult to stop. Yet on this day you may find more strength to fight them than ever. Whether you've got the smaller habit of biting your nails, or something far greater like smoking that you want to see an end to, this is definitely the vibration to get on with it. Gain strength and support from others who have conquered the same habit as you want to. You can learn much from someone's personal experience. This will surely be motivating for you. The Moon and Venus are both on the move today, and while they are coming from opposite directions, they will both end the day in the same place. The Moon, which will start the day in a playful and creative part of your chart, will end the day in your busy work sector, while Venus, who will start the day in your relationship sector, will end the day here as well. While the Moon is moving forward, Venus is retrograding back in, and both in time to get the most out of Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams' final days. This will have wider professional implications, as this will be good news for Mars and his push to get things moving on the career front. While first the Moon will leave wrap up its monthly visit to your romantic sector, and then a few hours later Venus, the planet of love, will retrograde back out of your relationship sector. In both cases they leave behind planets that can keep the momentum going. The Moon will be back in 4 weeks by retrograding back out. Venus will only be gone for 5 weeks. Aquarius, innovation and originality will set you apart. Your quote of the day: think outside the box, it's where magic happens. Your color of the day is electric blue, sparking creativity and change. Lucky numbers: 4, 12, 29. A brilliant idea may come when you least expect it. Be open to different perspectives. Someone's insight may surprise you. Express yourself boldly. Your uniqueness is your strength. Today is a great day to dream big. Our eyes in the sky. Take a deep breath and settle into this moment. There's no rush, No pressure, just an opportunity to receive whatever messages are meant for you. No matter where you are right now, emotionally or physically, this reading is here to offer clarity, reassurance, and maybe even a little inspiration. Let's see what the cards have to say. The first card that comes forward is the Chariot, and this is a powerful sign of momentum and determination. There's a sense of forward movement happening, whether you feel it yet or not. This is the energy of pushing through obstacles, staying focused, and trusting that your hard work is leading you somewhere meaningful. If you've been doubting whether you're on the right path, take this as confirmation that you are. Even if things have felt challenging or uncertain, this card reminds you that persistence and confidence will take you where you need to go. Think about a time in your life when you faced a challenge but kept moving forward anyway. That same strength still exists within you now. The Chariot asks you to trust yourself, take control, and keep going. You are more capable than you think. Next, we have the Four of Swords, WH. It brings a different kind of message, one of rest, reflection, and the importance of slowing down. While the Chariot pushes forward, the Four of Swords reminds us that progress isn't always about constant movement. Sometimes, the most valuable thing we can do is pause, take a breath, and recharge. Have you been feeling mentally or emotionally exhausted? Have you been putting pressure on yourself to always be productive? This card is a reminder that rest is not a weakness. Taking time for yourself, whether it's through meditation, journaling, or simply stepping away from distractions, will allow you to return to your goals with even more clarity. It's okay to take a break. In fact, it may be exactly what you need right now. The next card in this reading is the Page of Wands, bringing in a spark of curiosity, creativity, and excitement for what's ahead. This is the energy of new ideas, of feeling inspired again, of allowing yourself to explore something without needing to have all the answers first. Have you been feeling drawn to try something new? Maybe it's a creative project, a skill you've always wanted to learn, or even just a different way of thinking. The Page of Wands is an invitation to follow that excitement, no matter how small it may seem. Often, the best things in life start as a simple curiosity. What if you allowed yourself to explore without judgment? What if you approached life with a sense of wonder, just as you did when you were a child? This card encourages you to embrace the unknown with an open heart and a willingness to learn. As we continue, we have the Six of Cups, which carries a deeply nostalgic and comforting energy. This card speaks to memories, connections, and the people or places that make us feel safe. It can indicate reconnection, maybe with an old friend, a past passion, or even with a part of yourself that you've lost touch with. Have you been reminiscing about the past lately? Have you been longing for a sense of familiarity or home? This card is a reminder that while we are always growing and evolving, there is still value in looking back. The experiences that shaped you, the lessons you've learned, the people who have touched your heart, they are all still a part of you. If there's someone you've been thinking about reaching out to, now may be the time. If there's a dream or a hobby you left behind, maybe it's worth revising. Sometimes, the things that bring us the most joy are the ones we've known all along. Finally, we close this reading with the Nine of Pentacles, a card of self-sufficiency, abundance, and the rewards of hard work. This is a moment of recognizing how far you've come. Even if you don't always see it, you have grown, accomplished, and overcome so much. This card encourages you to take a step back and appreciate yourself. Have you given yourself credit for the things you've achieved? Have you allowed yourself to feel proud of who you are becoming? Often, we're so focused on what's next that we forget to celebrate where we are now. This is your reminder that you are worthy of enjoyment, of stability, of peace. Whatever you've been working toward, know that your efforts are paying off. Trust that you are building a life that aligns with your deepest desires. Looking at this reading as a whole, there is a beautiful balance of movement and stillness, of looking forward and looking back. The Chariot and the Page of Wands push you toward new possibilities, reminding you that the future is filled with opportunity. The Four of Swords and the Six of Cups encourage you to rest, to reflect. to find meaning in where you've been. And the Nine of Pentacles reassures you that all of your efforts are leading to something real, something fulfilling. There is no rush. You are exactly where you need to be. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Do any of these messages resonate with where you are in your life right now? Are you feeling a pull towards something new, or have you been in a period of reflection? What is something you're proud of yourself for? Let's start a conversation, support each other, and celebrate the journey we're all on together.